Hey everybody, welcome to the start of, I don't know, it could be a one episode series, it could be an infinite episode series. I'm not saying it's going to come out every day. I want to manage your expectations properly. I got a lot of feedback regarding that in the recent administrative and programming changes surrounding the show. In the interest of bringing more variety to the channel, that was a real sentence, I just slurred my words a little bit. I have been playing a crap load of Tetris 99. Let me show you some stats. Games played, total playtime 10 hours. That's embarrassing. Games played 158. Look at this stat, right at the top. Wins 0. 0! Highest place 2, and I've gotten that like 6 times. Look at this. 10 kills in a game. Averaging about a kill per game. Could be better than that. 8,500 total lines. Even got 12 T-spin minis, 14 total T-spins. I've been targeted for elimination by 42 players simultaneously. And yet, no wins. What are we going to do here? We're going to play Tetris 99. I'm going to try to keep up a coherent and cogent stream of dialogue. I got to teach you some terms first. Couple of Tetris terms. First one, radio silence. Radio silence happens when there's enough blocks on the screen. I can't have any energy focused on dialogue. All of the energy has to be focused on clearing blocks. Wyatt Earp, that's when you accidentally draw the ire of the fastest Tetris gun in the West. Sally Jenkins, she's been playing since the release in 1984. Oh, send them. The last word I wanted to teach you was send them. Send them is what happens when you get a situation like this, where you're unfairly targeted for elimination by dozens of people simultaneously. They don't want you to win. That's at the end of the day, they don't want you to win. Alexi doesn't want you to win. So what we're gonna do is tell Alexi, keep your stupid comments in your pocket, okay? What's my strategy for Tetris 99? It's pretty simple. And you know, I'm open to learning a little bit more about how to actually be good at the game. But essentially, clear lines quickly is the heart and soul of it, as you might expect. And then beyond that, it's all about targeting. You know, that's like the higher level strategy, I think. I try to target KOs because I feel like the only way I'm ever gonna beat someone who's substantially better at Tetris than myself is to get enough KOs. It gives you what's called a garbage multiplier. And, you know, no jokes about, no, I thought that was what your YouTube channel was called, please. Have some respect. The garbage multiplier, yeah, sure, let's send them. The garbage multiplier allows for you, with one line of garbage, to oh, crap. To possibly send as many as like 2 or 3 even lines of garbage back at the enemy. I've royally screwed this one up and I apologize, but you know what? That's how I'm going to beat a better player, is the way I wanted to finish that sentence. The only way I'm going to beat a better player is to either become a better player, unlikely, or alternatively, we're going to reach a situation where we just have so much garbage multiplication that they can't hang. And by playing, you know, 1/3 as good as them, I can still end up beating them. That's the way I consider most likely, and I'm being 100% sincere. But you know what? The end of the day, Tetris isn't just a game about winning. Of course, that's, you know, on my to-do list for sure. Tetris is a game, it's about improvement. It's just an enjoyable game in its own right, you know, at the end of the day. And it's fun to ruin people's games, even if you don't actually end up, you know, winning yourself. And we've already done that. Like, what's our KOs at right here? We already got 2 KOs. That's above average for me and a BR, no question about it. So we probably should be saving some more blue boys, like the long pieces. I got some real dereliction in my strategy, I'll level with you. But I know, you know, people are just like, do a T-spin, Dad. Look, I know what a T-spin is. I know how to do it. I struggle sometimes with being able to do it at exactly the most opportune moment, I guess is the way that I would describe it. But I'm working on it. You know, there's definitely work to be done in that department, but we're trying to get there. Trying to save pieces that are the most relevant to save. Like this, I'm not even messing with you. You might be like, oh my god, what's he doing? I didn't know NL had this level of ability inside of him. This is nothing. You think this is something? Wait until... I mean, clearly you have not seen where Tetris goes from here. Because, like... I mean, I was in your position at one point in my life. Many, many hours ago. I didn't realize that once you get to the final circle of Tetris 99, it's a real hassle. You got the shots are coming in so fast and furious, you know, it'll make your freaking head spin, dude. Like, look at this. Is this a Wyatt situation? I cannot say for certain whether we're being Wyatted or not Wyatted right now. Is this a Wyatt, or is this just a dude who saved up, you know, his life savings for the kind of combo he thought would knock me out of the game? That was not very smart of me, but we can still, you know, we can clear it. No hard feelings. This'll work. And then this will not work. We're waiting for an orange piece or a long blue. That's not a long blue. The orange piece will do. Let's go back to KOs. KOs. I think we'll store this and try to clear a line here. Yo, sometimes, you know, the best laid plans of mice and men, speed is the name of the game, is all I'm going to say. Sometimes you got to make a suboptimal decision in the interest of getting things, you know, the turnover's got to be a little bit faster is what I'm trying to say. All right, so we're fighting back. We got an attacker on us. I don't know what red screen means. I think it means that I've become the #1 threat in the game, which makes sense to me because, you know, I'm not doing that badly, honestly. But it's kind of falling apart now. And at the end of the day, you know, you just got to go faster. Okay, we're in the top 10. This will work. Don't send me! Don't send me! Oh, we had the blue piece ready to go. I don't know who I was eliminated by. Let's see who I eliminated. You know, scroll down. Scroll down. Can you scroll down, please? There we go. Who we got here? Oh, we didn't knock out anybody for the back half of the game. I'm very sorry, Bergand. And I'm very sorry, Dylan. Level 5. Playing his first game of Tetris 99. He runs into a 30-year-old Wunderkind. A man on a mission. Sorry, that was a big mouthful. That's what you can get if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Northernlion. 9 big mouthfuls every day. So what's the point of the series? It's twofold. It's threefold. It's manifold. The first one, I've been playing a lot of Tetris 99 and I've been enjoying it, and people have said, I enjoy watching it. Secondly, what? I'm a man on a mission. I've won a game, and I know you're going to be like, have you ever done it without Austin? Yes. I've won a game of Apex Legends. I've won several. You know, I've won a solo in Fortnite. I've won a solo in PUBG. Tetris 99, despite my 10 hours of gameplay, continues to elude me. My wife has won a game. Corey has won a game. I don't know anybody else has won a game, but I'm just saying, you know, it's on my list of things to do. Oh my god, we got 2 KOs already. Oh, we have 3 KOs already. Okay, see, that's what happens when you step to the king. Sometimes you might end up all getting KO'd simultaneously. I love that. So you're like, what is going on right here? Why are you getting so many particle effects every time you make a line? That's because I have so many attackers right now that every time I make a line, it sends a line to all of my attackers due to my targeting. And as a result, I mean, you're watching the KOs. They're getting real strong here. Pretty soon we're not going to have any attackers left. The problem is that we are going to become like the #1 target because we're going to potentially have the most badges in the game. And you can see that badges is another means of targeting over there. So, you know, there's definitely some inherent risk involved with this strategy, but I'm having a good time nonetheless. This is one where I'm like, I just don't know where to place that bad boy. Try something like this. Definitely need a long piece. Please don't take that out of context. And no further comment is necessary. Alrighty. Like this. like this. And eventually, you know, I'm not a pro at Tetris, but I think, you know, if I'm being honest, I definitely think I'm an above average Tetris player. I might not be an above average Tetris 99 player. Okay, let's start going for KOs. I'm worried I'm actually catching too much heat here. So you might be like, well, if you're catching too much heat, why are you going for KOs? Well, I think, like, there's like a feedback system, right? Like, if I have a lot of badges, I'm gonna get targeted a lot. And then if I go to attackers, I'm gonna just keep attacking more and more people over time. I don't know if that's the case, but that's my hunch, and to be honest, you know, in Tetris, once you're locked into a strategy, you know, that's it for the match. It's hard for me to dynamically change what we've had going on here. This is a real problem. You will never hear me suggest that this is not a real problem. This is some radio silence territory. Okay, I think we're almost out of radio silence. And by almost, I mean we're back in radio silence. I can't believe we haven't been killed. Like we were primed for elimination there. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're back, boys. Whew, a little spicy temporarily, but you know that's life, baby. If you can't handle the spice, stay out of the Tetris. Oh my God, we have 8 KOs. Again, I was stressed. I actually don't think 8 KOs is really a good thing necessarily. It is remarkable. Another radio silence level here. We got certain issues that need to be handled, pardon me. I'd really like to get to the bottom. You know, I think we can actually handle that. Please take me down. I need to go. No, not like this. Okay, we got to go to attackers temporarily. This is a perfect radio silence example. They don't want you to win. That didn't make a line. Oh, it's problematic. No, spin them out. Spin them out. There's too many lines. A man cannot deal with this many lines. Okay, just spin them. Just spin them. Okay, that was a 34th place finish with 8 KOs. We beat Askete! I'll tell you, I think we maybe got a little too big for our britches on the kills there. It wasn't my intention, but you know, 10 people come after you. They got knives. What do? Parry their blows one by one like Chan Wook Park's landmark film Oldboy from 2003. Not the Spike Lee remake. Yet another big mouthful. Excuse me. I can't help but notice. You know, we have like 8 people targeting us again. This is probably a situation where I should learn from my previous mistake and not, you know, basically I should have mercy and not eliminate these people who know not what they do. However, I'm just sorry to tell you, it's a very simple situation. If you come out of the gate and the random number generator says attack this guy, it's not in my DNA to not fight back. You know, it's not in my DNA to be like, live and let live in this situation. It's in my DNA to be like, you will be destroyed. I'm sorry to say, but when the KOs start flowing, this is a bad one. I know where I'm going. And we've created a pretty terrible situation for ourselves here. But again, that's Tetris, my man. Tetris is about, I'm actually going to go on randoms for a bit to avoid accidentally ruining my game. That's a lot of garbage, but I'm going to just be honest with you, it's not an insurmountable amount of garbage. I think some people, they see that on the left side of the screen, they go, what am I supposed to do about this? That's not me. In my present worldview, that's not me. Okay, so we've screwed this up royally. Again, sometimes I really think that the heart and soul of Tetris is recognizing you've made a mistake, and instead of creating a situation that can compound that mistake, getting your way out of it, you know, doing something like that. Something like that. You're only ever a few lines away from being in a better position. You know what I mean? We're really looking for a T block. If possible, a T block. Very useful. There it is. All right. So we're back. And I mean, we got a little bit of garbage coming in, but, you know, what else is new, right? That's Tetris. You know, if you're going to play this game and you're going to be like, I can't handle the garbage, you shouldn't be playing the game. You're going to be sent garbage. We're being sent garbage on a regular basis right here. I will also say this may, at this point, constitute an impossible amount of garbage for us to deal with. This is a perfect example of the situation we described earlier as being Wyatted. I know you're like, radio silence, you madman. Nah. This is a Wyatt situation. Somebody, a Tetris god, has found us, and they've said, you know what, this guy's a threat. I've got you in my sights. Oh, I screwed it up so bad. We had a chance there. Soldier 76, I've got you in my sights, and he endeavored to take us down, you know? And that's fine. It is what it is. We've leveled up to level 30. I could have gotten out of that if I had just... I should have placed the T block. What I was thinking is I got, you know... Got to get that long block down there, but I made a mistake in the moment. It happens. At this point, you know what that sound is. It's a mouthful of a large degree. You gotta give me a moment. We're gonna come back. Look, this is a much better game. Okay, so we got 3 people targeting us right from the get-go. You know what that means? That means I don't have to pop off. I don't have to, you know, become Rorschach from Watchmen. I can just enjoy my life instead of having to worry about, like, oh, you know, like in 2 seconds I might have too many KOs, you know? I want to stay a little bit under the radar, if at all. Oh my god! Okay, forget that. We're going hard. You take a shot at the champ, you best not miss. Look at the amount of garbage he tried to pile on me. You know, I gotta offer something in my own defense here, which is some dude just came out of the woodwork and decided, you know what? We're gonna hit this guy with like a Tetris that I've stored up since my 9th birthday party. So we gotta fight back, you know, remove the garbage-related situation. And, you know, we're in a knockdown, drag-out fight. I'm not gonna deny it. But here we go. We come back, we hit him with one of those. Oh, that's you know, we need a word for that. That's when you get mad catsed. I accidentally, inhibited myself. I put the restrictor plate on my controller. My mistake. Hit the button when I shouldn't have hit the button. It happens from time to time. But, you know, this is actually, like, is my favorite part of Tetris. Because it looks like you're never going to be able to come back. Like, you might as well just hold the up button. You know, just send the pieces straight down, Dad. You already lost this one. Nah, it's not like that. I can understand, you know, some people, they live their lives. You know, if they ever make a mistake, it's time to start over. I don't live that kind of lifestyle. And as a result, I'm being punished by the game right now. But you know what? That's okay. Because you know what? You can't control how other people react to your Tetris skills. All you can control is yourself. That's fair. I'm gonna toss at least one more in this video. That was just a bad game. Honestly, when we mad catsed ourselves, we created a certain situation for ourselves that was untenable. Let me remind you of some of the terminology. By the way, this is a pro. I'm not using the Pro Controller, I should say. The Pro Controller D-pad is too touchy for Tetris 99. I'm using the Joy-Cons shoved into that, like, plastic holster that came with the Nintendo Switch. And it's fine. You know, that wasn't a situation where the button is too sensitive. That's a situation where my brain is too bad. Alright, so we got another Rorschach situation here. Keep in mind, we've added a lot to our lexicon over the course of the video so far. We've gone from having a couple of unique Tetris words to, you know, now we've got Rorschach. I'm gonna do like the world's worst T-spin there. just to get myself out of a little bit of a jam. And now we're back. Rorschach is when you're getting attacked by too many enemies simultaneously. You know, right at the start of the game, they go, hey, I want to pick a fight with this guy. And you got no choice but to defend yourself. You go on attackers and you let it fly, and then you get game over, KO, KO, game over, KO. Enjoy it, you know? It's not, told you, it's not going to be like that forever. Look at that. That's a Rorschach right there. You remember Wyatt? We've encountered a couple of Wyatts over the course of the game so far. Of course, don't forget, this is a big one. Wyatt Earp is when you encounter a Tetris god, the likes of which is very unlikely that you will defeat. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm content with that situation, shall we say. Mad Cats, no offense to an organization that I heard has become substantially better since I was a child. It's just flavor text. Don't get too spiced over it. Toss one of these your way. Look at that. Okay. Now we gotta, you know, I'm not gonna belabor you with too much verbiage. Maybe next episode I'll teach you about the idea of a garbage hole, but let me teach you some advice for those of you out there. You know, you're trying to get good at Tetris. You know, it's a long road, don't get me wrong. And I'm still on that road with you for life. The thing is, you want to get good at the game. At the end of the day, you got to keep your garbage hole clean. And I know it sounds like I'm making a joke. There's nothing funny about it. This is a problem. This is one of those situations where you just have to act faster, I think. And I'm doing a pretty terrible job of that. Yeah, like a truly heinous job. So I'm basically being targeted by KOs right now because I think I'm in the number one or one of the top positions to get knocked out. So when you're being targeted by KOs, you know, you can't play your ideal Tetris game anymore. You really got to start to make some compromises, and that's what happened there. You know, any game where we get a 2-1 KDR, it's not great, but it's not terrible. Came in the top half, got 2 kills. Our Rorschach didn't pop off the way I wanted it to. That's okay. Sometimes you just say, sometimes you're in a game with parlor players, you know? Hey, I heard this game was free on Steam. Love to check it out. Or not Steam, sorry, on Switch. Sometimes you end up with a game that with people, and I've noticed this, that saw that the game was announced in the Nintendo Direct, did not own a Switch, went to Amazon and went, give me that Switch because I want to get some wins in Tetris. It's a very Rorschach-y situation right here. That's okay. Truth be told, as much as it might be a negative for my overall chances of winning, I love the Rorschach. You know why? I mean, you get spice early. Send them. That's a perfect send them situation. Then you do this. Okay, that garbage hole, you gotta keep that garbage hole clean. Remember that. Keep the garbage hole clean. Okay, we got no choice but to take advantage of the space afforded by the garbage hole there. But in general, we're trying to keep that garbage hole clean. This is a big one. You do this, you still got a lot of attackers. You do this and you send them. You do this and you send them. KOs are gonna start flowing. Don't get it twisted. You do this, you got a clean garbage hole. What comes next? You go fast, you get this, you send them again. What happens after that? Send them once more. Now we got them off our back for a bit. We might even get a few more KOs flowing. You never know. Alright. Unfortunately, in the game of Tetris, as in the game of life, there's not that much time to take your foot off the gas pedal. We're looking for predominantly, I hate that I had to use that there. We're looking predominantly for the square blocks. Thank you. Send them. Send them again. It's one of those situations, you know, maybe I'm going to swap off because I think we've taken care of the base level gamers, and I think now I'm attracting a little bit too much attention. Got myself in a risky Wyatt-esque situation that I don't want any part of, to be honest. So we're just going to clear our, you know, the inertia garbage that we've got going on here. I'm willing to compromise a little bit on that one. Still got some issues, no question about it. I'd really like to be able to get out of this garbage pit I got going on. Maybe we even go one step towards complacency, and it's not a word I necessarily like to use, but, you know, we're going to attack randoms here instead, just to keep ourselves relatively safe, and, you know, we can always toss down one of those. Oh my god, we've almost got a clear garbage hole. So now you go for attackers, and you get ready to send them one of those. Oh, dude, we got a great setup here. Look at that. Look at that. And it's good stuff again. I'm willing to compromise on that one. You're going to notice a lot of common verbiage. Yo, we got an orange piece. Let's go. You're going to notice a lot of common verbiage. That's because it's very difficult to play Tetris and talk simultaneously. You'll notice when you watch some of the big Tetris players, some of the truly professional Tetris aficionados, they don't talk that much. And I don't mean that as a negative, you know, we're offering different things into the ecosystem here. But, you know, they're not watching, you know, youtube.com/TetrisGod for quips. They're watching youtube.com/TetrisGod to see some top-level plays. And that's not what you're getting here, you know? In case you were confused about what you were watching. You know, you're not going to encounter too many God Gamer level plays here. I hate it. But what you are going to encounter is a man who's sincerely doing his darndest, and I hope that's on display, to keep his garbage hole clear, keep his nose clean, and compete. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to compete. Probably should have just taken the lines on that one, but you know what? We had a risky situation. Wouldn't say I regret our approach. Let's go for some KOs. As dicey as it is, I knew it. I smelled that KO coming. Clear some lines, dude. Clear some lines. Store this bad boy. Nah, I screwed it up. I tried to bail out of that one at the last second. If I had my controller input on, you would be like, I saw him try to bail out. So this is a very, very not good situation. But again, what do you do in Tetris? You get the not good situation, you bail yourself out bucket by bucket. Hate it. Now, I feel the telltale controller rumblings of having drawn the attention of a Wyatt. There is a Wyatt present and accounted for. Be careful. It's like a today you, tomorrow me sort of situation, if you know what I mean. You know what? Go ahead and toss that one right there. Today, Wyatt shows up on youtube.com/Northernlion to drop, 85 lines of garbage on me. Everybody laughs. Tomorrow, he ends up in your inaugural game of Tetris 99, and it's not so funny. Also, whoever made a post on Tetris.com and let all the Tetris pros know... Oh my god, I mad catsed it. Let the Tetris pros know that the game is out. Frig you, buddy. You caused me a lot of... No, it's the same situation. Why don't... No! 5th place, 9 KOs. Who'd we get? Let's take a look. Itachi, 974. Rip in peace. 6th place. Bebasery. F. Baragon. I'm very sorry to hear that. No comment. Risqueta! Penful. Look at these badges, dude. Porkinator. Well, that's going to do it for episode 1. Again, I don't know if this series is going to come out every day. I don't know if it's going to come out every other day. All I know is you're going to witness a man do his darndest to ascend to the level of Tetris 99 greatness. 1 win is all I ask for. I don't want to become a professional Tetris 99 player. I just want to get to the level where I can say I knocked out the W. And if we have some fun in the process, then, you know, no hard feelings. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. Click the like button if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. And, of course, check out Tetris 99. It's free on Switch, and I could use the fodder. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!